Yes, we finally got a deal with the video game contract after like 10 months, which feels like 2 years. But after 10 months of striking and going against the video game companies, and it's actually been longer than that if you ask me, because there was a negotiation for a long time. We have finally gotten a deal. Now, all the details aren't there, but the biggest thing was fighting AI in this whole deal, because we were hoping that, video game world, how easy is to replace voice with AI? It's super simple these days, but we finally got a deal. They're saying there's a lot of protections in this contract. We haven't seen all the details yet. It's going to the national board right now. The strike is officially still kind of on. There's still like this do not work notice until we have gone through, and then the national board has actually signed off on it, which should be any minute now. It'll probably be by tomorrow, if not before the show is done, guys. I'm excited because there's a lot of video game people that have been struggling and not able to work. This has been like the longest freaking, if you ask me, they've been waiting too long and taking too long with this deal. Happy birthday, Mrs. KRUSE, right? Happy birthday, Mrs. KRUSE. And to me personally, I wish this would have been faster. And I get that deals take a long time. But if I were in the room, I would have been busting my ass to make this happen faster, guys. But I'm so happy to have you back here. Happy hump day! Oh my God, this is fresh off the press that happened right before we came live. Harvey Weinstein has been found guilty of one sexually assaulting Miriam Haley right now. One charge of sexually assaulting Miriam. And the thing is, like, there's 3 charges against 3 women right now. And so the second one, he was actually acquitted of the second charge of sexually assaulting Kaja Sokola. But there's still one charge that's lingering. And apparently the jury was going nuts about this today. They were going crazy. They were fighting. They were yelling at each other. They were telling the judge they were mad about this. It was blowing up the courtroom. This literally happened when I was driving home. The verdict came out, and I was like, oh my God, this is insane. So Harvey Weinstein's giving a thumbs up about being acquitted from one, but that other charge could still lead 25 years in jail. So I don't know why he's so excited about this, because he doesn't have 25 years left, does he, GR? He doesn't have 25 years left.
He doesn't have 25 minutes from the looks of him.
Yeah, so Harvey.
That photo's really rough of him. He looks like a bitten up pit bull or something. God,
he looks like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. That's what he looks like. Let's just be honest about
like
this.
Like an excavated skeleton. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
It's a lot. But we've been waiting for this verdict for a long time, and we'll find out more tomorrow. The jury's going back in one more time for that third verdict, so we'll find out what happens at the end all be all. But I feel like Harvey Weinstein found guilty already. Shocking, right, Emma? I think that he's not getting out. That's what it comes down to. This has been going on for far too long, just like that Comcast and Disney and Hulu merger's been going on for way too long, guys, too. But it's finally been settled over there, because this was going on before they even merged with Fox. They actually gave Comcast $8.6 billion back in the day when they first merged. And said, okay, they were still arguing back and forth with Comcast what the actual whole appraisal value for Hulu was, and they thought it was going to be so much more. Hulu was trying to say it was like $27 billion worth of money. That's how much it was worth. And so they were like, okay, we'll give you like a third of literally a third of all your stock sitting here for now until we decide. And they had a bunch of appraisals came through. Take guess how much it came down to, guys. $9 billion, not 27, $9 billion. And so Disney forked up $438.7 million right now to get it up from 8.6 to 9 billion. And the deal is done, guys. So officially, now it is all merged. I don't feel sorry for Harvey Weinstein, I think. The whole deal is done. And so now they're saying they're going to streamline more of that ESPN content over on Disney Plus and Hulu. And it'll be a much more interactive experience now that they have the full control. And Comcast is not lingering out here someplace. They're gone, guys. And so that deal is done. And, we thought, but sometimes you think something's done and it's not done. Look at this Beldoni and Blake Lively thing. Sorry, guys, I got more information on this. Oh, shit, it's not done. It's not done. And I like to be like it's done, but it's not done, because Beldoni's attorney came forward, and Brian Friedman, he said, okay, we expected this. We expected it was going to happen for this $400 million defamation lawsuit. We didn't really think the defamation was going to go through. That's what he's saying and Justin are saying, because they actually had 7 charges that went against Blake Lively. 7 charges, and only 3 were thrown out right now. So they still have 4 charges left that are going against her. So they're going to rework the whole thing now. And the trial's still on for March. And his lawyer said this. He's actually really excited about this, because it was part of their plan. They say, part of our plan. But they're saying that the fact that she was trying to get it thrown out and she's celebrating that it's thrown out, that's going to help their cause, because they're saying that's going to mean that she was lying about the whole thing, and she just just wanted it thrown out because she thought it would be bad for her press, and it was all bullshit. That's what they're saying, not me. That's what they're saying. And so they're super excited that they can actually go forward. They're going to refile everything. So this is not done, guys. It's not done, and we'll keep you posted as this actually develops further. We got a long saga still. I know I thought we were done on Monday. This saga will continue. The legend of Beldoni and, of course, Blakely and the Legend of Zelda is taking longer too, guys. Oh my God, I want Legend of Zelda so bad. I want it so bad, the live action version. And I wish this was happening. I mean, this is Tom Holland AI version of him. It's not actually Tom Holland, guys. It's not.
He looks really weird.
He looks super weird. We don't have anything. I can show like Link from like a video game, or I can show this. And so I had fun with this. Sean's like, no, man. No.
Yeah, it sucks.
But this is being pushed now. It was supposed to come out
like a bad Robin Hood.
Right? It was supposed to come out like for like holiday season of 2026, but now it's been pushed to May 7th, 2027 for the live action version of The Legend of Zelda. Now there's still no casting over at Nintendo. Miyamoto came forward to talk about this, and he was like, really like, we're pushing it because we need more time for production. It's a massive epic undertaking, and so they gotta get it right, which I agree upon. It's a massive movie. I've been waiting for this Legend of Zelda movie like a lot of us have, and I can't wait for it to happen. Big video game fan of this. It's got to be done right. So please take your time. We've waited long enough. Make it great, because this legend will continue. And the legend of Snoop Dogg is moving forward too, guys, because that biopic has a bunch of news finally, a bunch of news about this. We have a director. We finally have a director attached to this, and we have our Snoop Dogg guys. So Craig Brew is signed on to direct this. Now, Universal Pictures is doing it. It's called The Epic Story of Snoop Dogg. He did Hustle and Flow, which is a great movie, but also Dolomite Is My Name. Did you guys see that movie? Fucking great, Eddie Murphy. I had a fun time with that movie. Oh, and a great movie. He's directing this. And so on top of that, too, we have our casting. Jonathan Davis has been signed on to play Snoop Dogg. You might be like, Jonathan who? And if you haven't watched The Outer Banks, you probably don't know who he is, but he was big on The Outer Banks. Still not much information about what's going to happen or where he's done beyond. Not much. He's done some things, but not much information about the plot besides it's about his epic journey and who will also be involved in this. But we're waiting to find out. But I think this is good. So you see him side by side. I guess I can see him be Snoop Dogg. I hope he really brings it. He's an epic person that's had a big influence in the rap world, and I hope it's done right. I just hope it's done right. It's a good combination, if you ask me. And I hope that Snoop Dogg's happy about it too, which he'll be very involved with this as well. And just like Zazoff's been very involved with this whole WB split right now. Because, guys, that didn't last long. Discovery and WB have split. That is right. They are done being one cohesive unit. It's gone. What, it lasted like a year and a half for as long as we had HBO Max moved down to Max. And then they said, we're going back to HBO Max. Kind of funny that, like, right after that, we announced that, okay, the companies are splitting again. But his CFO is taking over all the linear TV, all the actual TV shows, Discovery, all of their actual old school television. They're going to actually call that Global Networks. He's taking that over, his old CFO, Weidenfels. And then Zaslav will actually take over their streaming studios. They're calling it Max or HBO Max now, all the WB stuff. He'll be actually still having some kind of control over the DC stuff, but James Gunn still says he's very much in charge when it comes to that. But a big split that didn't last long. And Zaslav saying it's going to streamline everything, is help WB figure out what movies are good for them and bad for them. They can actually help HBO Max build up again. So if you believe that, I mean, I don't know, he just cuts everything. And I feel like sometimes he makes bad decisions. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like sometimes he just fucks things up, like he did with Looney Tunes. Like he got rid of Looney Tunes, and all of a sudden, you know what? Somebody else saved it. Ketchup Entertainment saved it. So I'm going to say congratulations to Ketchup Entertainment for saving this. But also saving the other Acme versus Coyote. They saved both these big Looney Tunes productions, and I'm happy about that, guys. But The Day the Earth Blew Up is now officially coming back to Max after its theatrical release, and it was saved by Ketchup Entertainment. So we didn't get a chance to see it in theaters. It was there for a very brief time. Ketchup doesn't have much of a wide span kind of distribution, but Friday, June 27th, it will drop on Max with the whole Looney Tunes family about Porky Pig and Daffy Duck, finding out that there's all these crazy antics happening at a local bubblegum factory, and there's secret alien mind control plot going down. So I always love Looney Tunes, so this makes me kind of happy to see that this is actually getting the light of day even further. So I love that shit, man. Animated movies are great. They're fucking fantastic. Give me more. That's why I'm excited for The GOAT. The GOAT is coming, guys. Look at this. All-Star cast. Sony Pictures Animation is doing this sports-themed animated series called The GOAT. Now look at this cast. Overall, we have on top of here like a big time player, NBA champion Stephen Curry being in this. That's fantastic. He's going to be playing one of the big legendary Rollerball players in this because it's animated. We also have here Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things here. We got Gabriel Union, Nick Kroll. We got also David Harbour in here. We have Jennifer Lewis, Patton Oswalt. A great cast. I love it so much. And it's going to be following Will, who's played by McLaughlin, a small town goat. Yes, a goat living in the jungle, an urbanized jungle called Vineland. So he's gonna be living there, and he's obsessed with Rollerball, and he gets a chance to play with the pros one time, a once-in-a-lifetime chance from his local team to the pros. And of course, that's where everything goes crazy. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun, guys. A comedy. I think it'll be a blast. And you know what? As long as they don't use AI in this, it'll be great because this AI stuff, again, there's a lot of stuff happening with AI, and Cartwheel is a new production studio that has been formed, guys, to help streamline the AI post-production world. Now, there's a lot of big people behind this new production company. We have Andrew Carr Jarvis and Jonathan Jarvis. They were behind, of course, working with Google and their AI when it was first building up, so they left Google for this. We also have people from Universal here. We have people from OpenAI here. We have, again, on top here, Pixar people involved with this too, coming in to helm all this, who have worked on these big productions. And what they're saying now is they're promising to help 3D animation process go smoother and be more accessible for a wider range of creators. Now they're saying right now it's going to help turn video from text messages and large motion libraries into full production-ready 3D character animation, streamlining the whole thing through AI. So we're talking about a game-changing thing. Think about your whole show, your whole movie might be through like AI eventually, all streamlined through that. You'll just type it in and that'll be it. Yeah, Cartwheel. Amusing name, right, Queen? Or Emma? Amusing name. But they're going to streamline the whole thing. And I'm excited to see where this goes, but I'm also nervous about animators out there because these are big-time animators who work for all these big companies. Like, we're going to have AI do our job for, which makes me a little nervous, guys. And they're saying the whole thing is going to make it simpler for independent people and also for the big-time studios. And they said it'll be full, rendered, done, animated parts from just typing it out. Craziness.
Oh, crazy. Yeah.
Crazy. Right, Angela? We were just talking about that. And to me, it's like, that is like going to be a game changer. The one thing that I'm going to say about it's probably going to help independent people. Like they're saying, like the little guy make production, like even a better quality. But
think how fast it will turn over. So like in terms of making movies, you're going to be making more. Because if you're going to utilize this, I mean, and speed it up exponentially.
Fully rendered out, fully done.
Yeah, like a post is the longest thing, right?
It always is.
It's always, So,
and James Cameron's been pushing for this too, Angela. He's been saying that he's trying to help AI happen so he says it's not going to lose jobs, but it's going to help streamline it to make it faster, which is losing jobs because those people are animating all that stuff for months and they're not going to have that time now and that money going in their pockets.
Yeah.
People don't think about that.
A lot of animation is rendering time as well, though, right?
Yep,
and
that's true.
I don't know. It's an interesting way to say it's not going to lose jobs. I don't know.
It's going to. It's a natural thing.
It's definitely going to cut jobs. I don't understand how it's not going to. We're already seeing it.
They always say that, Sean. It's never going to affect your job.
It's not going to affect anybody until it does, right? Until it does.
But they lie a lot, So
and they say, well, there's not that many jobs. It's just this person. It affects everybody, But do we say that AI is presumed innocent until proven guilty? I don't know. But presumed innocent is coming back, guys. It's coming back. So, have you watched that? I love the first season. The first season was so good. Jake Gyllenhaal was amazing on it. A great Apple TV Plus series. But they're coming back for a second season. Yeah, they're going to phase out actors. That's a big problem, Emma. That's what we have to worry about. We have to figure out this so we don't lose actors because that's a big part of the human experience as an actual actor, a human being creating that content, if you ask me. And I love the idea of doing a second season of Presumed Innocent. I'm kind of bummed that Jake Gyllenhaal is not coming back because of how we found out how that last season ended. Such a cliffhanger, such a moment, a revolutionary moment in the last few minutes of the season. But now we have Rachel Brosnahan's been signed on to be the lead, the new lead for the second season. Of course, she's got Superman coming out, guys, which I can't wait to see.
Lois Lane.
She's our Lois Lane. And, in Lois Lane, we trust, And I hope she's great. I
like her. I like her.
Yeah, I do. Marvelous Miss Maisel, she was fantastic in.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen her do, Angela, I've loved.
Yeah,
And
no, I agree. I think she's great.
she's an executive producer on here. Shocker, right? Shocker,
Yeah.
executive producer. That never happens.
She has that title. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, that was part of the contract negotiation, 100% sure. Give her that back end point so she makes more money. It's good for her. And this is actually based off of another novel, because it's like a novel-based series too. And it's based off of, what is it called? I want to make sure I get this right. It's a legal thriller from Joe Murray. That's what it's from. And it's called The Dissection of a Murder. That's what it's called. And it's been a big thing out there. And so they're redoing that. They're still not giving plot details, how close it is to the actual novel. You know, they're saying it's under wraps, but there's got to be a lot of stuff that bleeds over. They take liberties always when they make these, of course. But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Call me intrigued. I like the first series. It was done really well. It was actually the biggest procedural law firm type series that was happening on Apple TV Plus. So it did big numbers for Apple TV Plus. Yeah, Lois Lane, she's so pretty, right? What a great actress. What a great person to actually spearhead this. I'm always excited to see this. And she's got, like I said, she's got Superman. We love the comic book stuff, but you know what? She probably said she wasn't in that before when she was negotiating. Just like I would say that Chris Evans is probably lying to us when he's saying he's not in Avengers Doomsday, but he's saying he's so sad, guys. He's so sad he's left out. I mean, it's sad. He said it's sad that I can't be back with the band. And it's going to get even worse when they're doing the premiere and I can't be there because I'm not in the movie. Bullshit. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. He's in that movie. He's in Doomsday. We know he's in it. He's going to play the evil Captain America, Hydra Captain America.
Hydra Cap, sure.
Cap.
Yeah, I could see that. Sure.
Yeah, he's going to be an evil version, just like Tony Stark's an evil version. Only people that aren't going to be evil is Thor, because Thor is Thor, and he's having a great time, and of course, Mark Ruffalo might become like Crazy Hulk again, like Savage Hulk, but...
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
He's good at that. I mean,
I love Mark Ruffalo.
I know. He's a good
gentleman
actor.
and a scholar. That's what he is. I love Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, he really is. He really is. A lot of breaking news, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
KRUSE Control.